The problem with PCs nowadays is not the processing power or the amount of RAM or anything like that. They've all come on leaps and bounds, and PCs are generally very high powered nowadays compared to even just a few years ago. The problem I see is having enough room to display all your programs. For example, if I'm in Outlook and I want to type an email, I've got my email program open, I hit the reply button, but it covers the email behind it that I'm actually trying to reference. So, I mean, I could scroll down the email there like I've just done and reference something. Again, if I want to reference something else, you have to keep scrolling down. A bit of a pain. Likewise, if I move it to the side and then try and look in the email back in Outlook here, problem is the reply window has disappeared. It's been hidden behind the main program. So again, not that ideal. Makes working like this a bit more involved than it should do. Likewise, if I'm on the internet and I've seen an article that I'm interested in, and I want to write something of my own about it, so I go into Word and I've got my article there. So I have to jump back into my internet browser, I have to copy and paste, then I have to go back into Word, paste it in there. Again, not as straightforward as it could be. So what's the answer? What's the solution? Well, the solution is to have a multiple monitor computer system. Here we have 4 screens all attached to one PC. And what that allows me to do is distribute the programs that I've got open to any position on any of the 4 screens. That's the advantage of a multiple monitor system, and as you can see, what I'm able to do here is jump my programs to each of them 4 screens. Now you remember, they're all controlled by one mouse and keyboard. So as you can see there with our email example, I can see the email in the top right hand screen, I can reply to it in the top left hand screen. I can see both of them at the same time. I've got no flipping around between programs. If we go back to our news article example down here, I can have Word open in bottom left screen and I can still see the full article in full on the bottom right hand screen. Makes it miles easier to reference something or copy and paste or just have an eye on what you're doing. If I want another internet browser open, I can literally just drag it to any of the screens I've got open. So you can see there I've got my news article in bottom right and I've got Google window up in top left. So I can do a Google search up there, see the results, go back into Word, carry on typing. I can do whatever I want in any of these screens. They're all connected to one PC, all controlled by one mouse and keyboard. And what that lets me do is position anything where I want it and set up my work environment exactly as I want it. That's the benefit of a multiple monitors computer system.